Hello gainers, I'm Ralphie and welcome to my channel called Fitter Philosophy. This is a channel where I basically discuss practical, apprenticeship, life experienced, philosophical observations which has certainly helped to enrich my life, and hopefully by sharing it with you it can contribute towards yours. And my topic for discussion today is on broadening our horizons, because humanoids are creatures of habit. We all know that. It's very easy to get into the comfort zone of familiarity and stick with it as it becomes more familiar and more comfortable. We get into our habits, our routines. We don't really expand our circle of friends. We really don't expand what we do in terms of the dynamics of activity on our days off when we're not working. And we also get institutionalized and habitual in our job of work, particularly when so many people are doing repetitive, relatively boring tasks, particularly if you're in a call centre, an office, or involved in computing. It can be very monotonous, and yet humans adapt to that too quickly and don't really think about it. This is one of the problems that I've observed over time. Young people will be more open to fresh experiences, but as and when getting older, maybe not so much. It really depends on the individual, but for the majority, young people, because they've got less experience and less time to institutionalize their lives, are a little bit less institutionalized. But by the time you hit your mid-20s to your 30s, certainly into your 40s, we have our daily routine and we don't think about it. We coast through life. And all of a sudden we're asking ourselves, where did all the time go? What have I done with my life? So be aware of it, be mindful of it. And the best way to address it is, whatever your circumstance and wherever you are, ask yourself this: what is a challenge I could set myself this week? Just a small challenge that I wouldn't think of doing last week. Now, it could be reading a book, a biography, an autobiography that you wouldn't normally think about a person that you wouldn't normally connect with. And in reading that book, you could find yourself saying, my goodness, I didn't know this. I didn't realise this. This is interesting. So you're intellectually enriching yourself. You're putting substance into your day by breaking the routine. Or you could go for a walk in a park you don't normally visit, ideally in a nice, sunny, bright, slightly breezy day like today, and you could get a lot from it. You could feel invigorated, refreshed. You've had some practical exercise, and you go home afterwards and you decide, I tell you what, I'm not going to have what I usually eat for my dinner. I'm going to have something different. Perhaps if I have frozen pizza, I'll say, no, I'll have beans and toast and a little bit of fresh veg. Something nutritious, properly nutritious. A reward at the end of the day. And once a year, do something that really, really is challenging. An activity that you wouldn't even think about the previous year. Like a parachute jump, a bit of sub-aqua, Perhaps taking an interest in a subject and following through on it that you'd never considered before. Lorry, quiet country road, very little traffic, and a lorry goes by. That's only because I'm recording. That's the only reason it's happening. It's the way it goes. Some things just can't be planned. But it's when things happen that haven't been planned, it's taking advantage of them, seeing the opportunity, rolling with it. And for those who are positive and open to life experiences, they get more out of life. And this is a technique I'm describing, just a simple technique to help you achieve that as well. to challenge the potential stagnation in life and not let that stagnation happen. Look at some folk around you, particularly older folk. You've got to ask yourself, are they living or existing? They're so institutionalised in their life and also within their particular generation. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this little monologue. If you have, click likey, subscribey, leave a comment down below, and I tell you what, we'll see you soon. Bye bye.